A very good afternoon to you. Welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. I'm Bernadine Jai Singha. Let's take a look at headlines.
MP Bima Veerawansa arrives at the FCID. VAT to be imposed on private health services other than diagnostic tests, dialysis and OPD services. New Air Force commander assumes duty. 21,000 people affected by dry weather.
The amended VAT bill, which was presented to Cabinet yesterday, proposed that VAT be included in private health services other than diagnostic tests, dialysis and OPD services, excluding consultations. VAT will also be imposed on telecommunication services, tobacco products, powdered milk, which contains added sugars and other sweeteners. Air ticketing fee of passengers moving from an airport in Sri Lanka to an airport outside Sri Lanka will also come under the new VAT. The amended bill also recommends that VAT be imposed at a fixed rate of 15%. The Cabinet of Ministers approved this amended bill yesterday, and it is due to be presented before Parliament in the coming days. The Disaster Management Centre says that over 21,000 people in a number of districts in Sri Lanka have been severely inconvenienced by the inclement dry weather, with the Polonnaru district affected the most. Meanwhile, the Mahaveli Reservoir has shown a drastic reduction in the water levels.
Mahaveli authorities said that some waterways indicate a water level 30% below the standard levels. The authority, however, said that the water levels of the Victoria Dam is at 63%, while for the Randanikala Dam it is at 41%. In the meantime, steps will be taken to release water from the Kotmale Dam in order to supply water to low-lying areas when the need arises. The Disaster Management Centre has thus warned the general public to take precaution when bathing in the Kotmale Oya and the Mahaveli River. In related news, the water levels of water bodies coming under the purview of the Irrigation Department have also fallen to 40%. The Ceylon Electricity Board said that as a result of the inclement dry weather, hydropower generation has dropped to 20%. General Manager of the National Water Supply and Drainage Board, Asoka Kumar Ratna, said that steps have been taken to supply drinking water to a number of districts by dispatching water buses. Assistant Director of the Disaster Management Centre, Pradeep Khodipille, said that steps will be taken to provide relief to areas affected by the drought condition. According to the Met Department, the dry weather will remain until the first week of October, by when the monsoon season is due to commence.
One of the headline-making stories, Air Marshal Kapila Jampati officially assumed duties as the 16th Commander of the Sri Lanka Air Force today. The ceremony took place at the Air Force headquarters this morning. Senior ranks of the Sri Lanka Air Force were among those present for the event. Parliamentarian Bima Veerawansa arrived at the police FCID once again today. He was called to make a statement regarding the alleged misuse of state-owned vehicles belonging to the Presidential Secretariat. Our correspondent said that the parliamentarian is currently being questioned after arriving at the police FCID early this morning. Protests were reported from several parts of the island today.
A group of parents of the Kendrath Malay Vidyalaya in Rambeva, Paranakasva have staged demonstration opposite the school today. A demonstration was staged to voice the objection over 5 teachers of subjects including science, mathematics and Sinhala who refrained from teaching. A correspondent stated that the parents obstructed the school main entrance after the regional education director entered to discuss regarding the issue. Later, the police headquarters inspector and the zonal director arrived at the location. Following the discussion held with the management of the school, the zonal director stated that the principal will be transferred to another school. When the parents protested against the decision made, the zonal director then informed that the teachers in question will also be transferred. The Students' Union of the Sabaragamu University staged a protest opposite the main entrance of the university. The students engaged in a demonstration based on 4 demands. We informed the administration to resolve certain issues of the university for a long period of time, but as of yet, solutions have not been provided. Meanwhile, the Students' Union of the Peradeniya University engaged in a protest near the Galha Junction. This protest was against the statements made by Minister of Higher Education. A correspondent stated that both lanes on the Colombo Kandy Road obstructed for about 3 hours.
In more local news, the Alpitiya police captured a group of persons for illegally cutting down trees in the Coastal Forest Reserve in Alpitiya. Police arrested a group of individuals for illegally cutting down trees at a state-owned land near the Bereliya Forest Reserve. A correspondent stated that a backhoe loader and a stock of timber were seized by the police. The suspects have also cut down 2 large mahogany trees. The 221st edition of the Newsfirst classroom program is currently underway at the Bibilegama Mahavidyalaya in Godakavela, Sabgastanna in the Ratnapura district.
A number of advanced level students participated in today's program. Students were also keen on obtaining first-hand experience from members of the Newsfirst staff. Students took part in practical aspects of the program. The Newsfirst team exposed the students to new technologies associated with media and educated them on it.
With that, we wrap up Lunchtime News. I'm Bernadine Jazz Singha. Have a wonderful day. Take care.